Let's talk about cleaners. I've used Armor All, WD-40, 409, alcohol, electric cleaner, Goo Gone. It all just depends on what you find works best for you. However, remember to be careful around the labels because these chemicals will eat the ink right off of the label. Erasers are another tool of the trade. These bad boys will take off permanent marker. They'll also take off stickers as well as leftover sticker residue. It will even take off those annoying paint marker prices the pawn shops put. However, if the paint marker is on a label, you can get it off in most cases, but if you fixate on one portion of the label too much, you will fade the label, so just be really cautious. You can also use an eraser to clean the contacts of a game as well, although there are some levels of oxidation that are just not coming off with an eraser. Now you can also use Magic Eraser. This will take out various types of permanent marker. Not all, but some, and it is less of a pain in the ass than erasers. However, this option also uses water, so you have to be very careful not to damage your game. This option will also leave the plastic dull looking, so all you have to do is take some WD-40 or Armor All to give the card back its shine. I also recommend getting a mini precision screwdriver set. It will definitely come in handy, and certain carts will have flathead and Phillips head screws anyway. I bought this set off of eBay, but you can get them at Lowe's too. It's a cobalt screwdriver set of regular and mini precision drivers. I believe I paid around $8 US for this set, and it came with 32 bits. It's a good idea to get a pin-sized flashlight. Now it doesn't have to be super expensive or anything, just good enough to locate a screw if you need to inside a console or whatever the situation may be. And you can get something like that for under $5 at any auto parts store. Another thing you constantly need to be thinking of is organization. So I would also recommend getting some sort of container for all your bits and things you commonly use. This will also help when you go to clean games. You have a little kit you can just grab and start your work. Also, you might want to consider getting a decent toolbox. If you have the room, maybe even a work desk. I personally feel it's therapeutic and gives you a positive outlook when everything has a place and you have a neat workspace. Microfiber cloth. Try and get a few of them. I have a ton of these things and I use them a lot. You also might want to invest into a soldering kit. Again, this all depends on what kind of collector you will be. But for example, I recently modded my NES top loader. The top loader doesn't have a power light. Now that wasn't that big a deal for me, but for some people it is. The thing I had a problem with was that Nintendo didn't feel the top loader needed an AV out or a composite out. All it did have was the RF out, which is the shitty old coaxial screw cable. This gives you ugly jail bars on your screen. So I modded it to get the composite video out. A lot of gamers aren't satisfied with composite video anymore, so they mod their consoles to play on high definition TVs. So if you know that's what you are going to want, and are the type of person that likes to do things yourself rather than paying someone, I suggest you get a soldering kit and learn the basics as soon as possible. Some of these systems are worth decent amounts of money, and you definitely don't want to ruin them. Now you can find a decent 30-watt starter soldering kit at Radio Shack, and it comes with all sorts of tools from wire cutters, strippers, solder. It's really the way to go. I paid $60 for mine.